Jordan, the Hashemite kingdom, is only a 3-hour flight from Dubai and its 200,000-year journey through human history. Jordan is more than a country. It is one of the world's great stories. Welcome to Around the World. Today, we'll be looking at the top things to visit when visiting Jordan. Are you a fan of our channel? Be sure to subscribe to Around the World and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at the top things to see when visiting Jordan. Number 10. The city. Our Paleolithic forefathers and mothers migrated north from Africa, settling in the cool canyons and caverns of this sun-drenched land. For over 9 millennia, the smoke of Bedouin campfires has floated into Arabian Nights. Prophets roamed these mountains and deserts, obtaining visions that influenced 3 of the world's major religions. Armies of the Greeks, Romans, Crusaders, and Arabs have marched across these sandy plains, leaving thousands of archaeological ruins in their wake. Jordan is now the serene center of a tumultuous area. The ancient Greeks referred to Jordan's capital, Amman, as Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, and that spirit of tolerance lives on today. Number 9. Amman. The citadel, which sits atop the city's highest hill and overlooks downtown, is the city's ancient heart. The 2 remaining pillars of the Temple of Hercules, a Roman temple that dwarfed many in ancient Rome, tower over the citadel. Follow the shadows as they sweep across the citadel's numerous layers of history, from the Bronze Age to Byzantine periods, beneath the pillars. Take in the sights from the 6,000-seat Roman theater while watching Amman's daily dramas unfold below. At the museums and galleries in Amman, delve deeper into Jordanian history and culture. Jordan's hospitality is legendary, and that welcome atmosphere can be found all across Amman. Number 8. Jerash. After a day or two in Amman, head 30 kilometers north to Jerash, an old Greco-Roman city. Imagine the scarlet and gold extravaganza that welcomed the entry of Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century as you enter the city's colossal doorway. Walk out onto the hippodrome, where the thunder of chariot wheels and the roar of 15,000 Romans could be heard for miles. Take a break in the shadow of the South Gate, then claim the Zeus Temple and gaze down on this royal metropolis. Take a seat in the South Theater, where the delicate melodies of Jordanian bagpipes can be heard even from the highest row. Wander through the Oval Forum, where the city used to congregate for monthly celebrations, tedious decrees, and the deadly gladiator fights. Number 7. Cardo Maximus. Follow the Cardo Maximus north and you'll quickly realize that few things are more straight than a Roman road. Although the stalls that once lined this half-mile settlement have long since vanished, the everyday pulse of trade survives among the central market's ruins. Envy the Roman shoppers who used to rest under the soothing mists of Jerash's fountains on their way home when the sun beats down. Climb the steps to Artemis' temple, where priestesses performed dances for the goddess of hunting and fertility. Until the 4th century, when the Roman gods were overthrown by the teachings of a Jewish carpenter, Artemis, the daughter of Zeus, was the defender of Jerash. Number 6. The Eastern Desert. Experience another great conflict of faiths on their own parts of Ajlan Castle within 30 minutes to the northwest. Ajlan was one of Saladin's string of Arab strongholds built in the 12th century to block the Crusader forces as they rode down Jordan's northern valley, hell-bent on Jerusalem. The Crusaders have long disappeared, leaving these highlands to herders and their flocks who graze among the ruins of ancient civilizations such as Pella. On the boundless gravel plains of the Eastern Desert, about an hour's drive east of Amman, you'll find even more stillness. Follow the desert castle circle to Qasr Khurana, where Bedouin chieftains emerged from the shimmering vistas to settle tribal scores in its cool courtyard and 60 apartments. Qasr Amra lies a few kilometers away. The castle walls have long since vanished, but the magnificent bathhouse has survived. Number 5. Madaba. Travel southwest from the Eastern Desert to Madaba, an ancient market town famous for its Byzantine mosaics. The Madaba map, one of the first renderings of the holy places and a revered pilgrimage site throughout history, is the most famous of all. Explore the Crusader castles along the King's Highway, an old commercial route that connected Arabs to Mecca and Israelites to the Promised Land. From Mount Nebo, about 6 miles west of Madaba, you may see the Promised Land for yourself. Stand where Moses first gazed across the Dead Sea toward Israel, the land of milk and honey. Number 4. The Dead Sea. Float in the saline waters of the Dead Sea, the lowest place on earth, and cover yourself in the same medicinal mud that drew King Herod, the Queen of Sheba, and Cleopatra to these shores. Renew yourself in the sea, then unwind at your resort while watching the lights of Jerusalem and Bethlehem illuminate the West Bank. Take the Dead Sea Highway south to Wadi Mujib, Jordan's Grand Canyon. Take one of the many climbs into the lush gorge to breathe in the fresh air of this tough yet forgiving environment. Number 3. Petra. The Nabatean city of Petra was isolated from the outside world for centuries before being rediscovered in 1812. Enter Petra via the SQI, a small fissure in time and space through which the modern world is left more behind with each twist and turn. Number 2. The Treasury. Gaze up at the treasury as you emerge from the darkness of this ancient path into the sunlight of Wadi Musa. The world is now familiar with the treasury's magnificence thanks to films like Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, but nothing can prepare you for the actual thing. The treasury, carved out of pink sandstone cliffs, is the most important of Petra's 500 tombs. Number 1. Wadi Rum. To get to Wadi Rum, the Valley of the Moon, take the desert highway south from Petra for 70 miles. Bathe your soul in the smoke of a desert campfire and rise at dawn to a scene beyond description.